Welcome back to the KC Sports Report. I'm your host, Michael Darcy, and today I have the pleasure of being joined by my good friend, Covell Hudson, host of Inside the Pocket on Sports Radio 810 WHB. We're diving into what everyone in the NFL is talking about: Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen. This rivalry is shaping the league, and with the AFC Championship game coming up, we're in for an epic showdown. Covell, first off, what stands out the most about Josh Allen's game? We all know he's a scary, dangerous player, but what makes him such a unique challenge? Michael, for me, it's the combination of his size, athleticism, and versatility. Allen's a guy who can truck defenders, hurdle them, and still hit a deep shot on 3rd and long. It's rare to have someone with that level of athleticism and arm talent. You know, people always compare him to Lamar Jackson in terms of mobility, but Allen can consistently make those critical 3rd and 10 throws. That dual threat ability is why I'd put the Bills' chance of winning at about 33.9%, close to 1/3. The Chiefs are the better team, but Josh Allen's the guy who can turn a game on its head by himself. I agree. Allen is a total game changer, and what makes him even scarier now is that he's eliminated a lot of those costly mistakes he used to make. Early in his career, he had moments where he'd force plays. Remember that crazy behind-the-back pass in the playoffs? But now, he's cleaned up his game, and that makes him so much tougher to stop. But here's my question to you. How do you think the Chiefs can slow him down or at least limit his damage? Great question. The key to slowing Josh Allen is pressure, plain and simple. You can't let him have all day in the pocket to find guys like Khalil Shakir or James Cook. Spagnuolo needs to dial up a game plan that makes Allen overthink. Force him into situations where he has to make quick decisions, and you might get him to hesitate or even force a throw. On top of that, you need someone to spy on him. Allen's not just a quarterback, he's a weapon on short yardage plays. The Chiefs can't afford to let him take off for 20 yards or punch it in on a 4th and 2 like he did earlier this season. I'd love to see someone like Leo Chenal or Willie Gay Jr. as a spy. If you let Allen run free, it could be a long night at Arrowhead. Absolutely. You're spot on about pressure. If you give Josh Allen 5 seconds to sit in the pocket, he'll pick apart any defense. The Chiefs can't allow that, especially in a game with this much at stake. And yeah, in the Week 12 matchup, it felt like the Chiefs' defense played pretty vanilla, like they were holding back. If they unleash their full arsenal in this game, we'll see a different outcome. That said, the Chiefs can't settle for field goals. You can't beat the Bills by kicking 3-pointers while Josh Allen is scoring touchdowns. What's your take on how the Chiefs should approach their offense? Well, first of all, no more of those cute plays at the goal line. I love Andy Reid's creativity, but now's not the time for experimental stuff. When you've got a chance to punch it in, you have to take it. Settling for field goals only gives Allen and the Bills confidence. Offensively, I think the Chiefs have more than enough weapons. Sure, only a couple of wide receivers got involved last week, but that just means we've still got plenty of bullets left in the chamber. Guys like DeAndre Hopkins and Hollywood Brown can step up when needed, and we all know Travis Kelce is unstoppable in the playoffs. It's all about staying aggressive. On those 4th and short situations, you have to go for it because that's what the Bills are going to do. This game is going to come down to who can execute better in those key moments. Exactly. If the Chiefs play conservatively, they're playing right into the Bills' hands. They've got to match Buffalo's aggression and take control early. Now, before we wrap things up, I want to give a quick shout-out to today's sponsor, Mosi. Mosi is a weatherproof thermal wrap that's 500% warmer than your average stadium blanket. It's got large front pockets for storage, hands-free options, and it's perfect for cold games at Arrowhead. With temps in the low 20s this weekend, make sure you stay warm. Use code KCSR for 30% off your order. Check the link in the description below. Big thanks to Mosi for sponsoring today's video. Alright, Covell, final thoughts. Do you think this game comes down to the refs, or do you think both teams will have a fair shot? Covell Hudson. I think the refs are going to swallow their whistles for the most part. These are two of the best quarterbacks in the league, and I don't see officiating playing a major role unless something blatant happens. It's all going to come down to execution on both sides. Josh Allen's a freak, but Mahomes is still the best player in the NFL. If the Chiefs stick to their game plan and execute, I think they're walking out of Arrowhead with a win. Couldn't agree more. This is going to be a game for the ages, and I can't wait to see it unfold. Thanks again, Covell, for joining me today. And thank you to everyone watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the KC Sports Report for more content like this. Let us know in the comments, who do you think is taking the AFC Championship game? Josh Allen and the Bills, or Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs? Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you after the game. Go Chiefs!